Hello, I'm Tony and I'm just doing a quick video to let any classic CRPG players know that Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is free from Prime Gaming until the 4th of April 2023. I don't think I need to give a review here, it's such a well-known game, and of course anyone interested in CRPGs likely knows Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out later this year, probably, which I am excited to play but a bit worried it won't run on my PC. For those that don't know what this is, I'll give a very quick explanation here. This is not a proper review. It's an isometric RPG based on 2nd edition D&D rule set, which is pretty different from the current 5e rules. Unfortunately, since this isn't being given out via the good old games launcher, but via the Amazon Games one, there's no option to download offline copies of the game and also get the manual. So you might need to go to a website for Baldur's Gate to get the full details of the 2nd edition rule set implementation. You only create a single character in this game, but can recruit up to 5 companion characters that you might bump into as you play the game and can join. Once they join, you do have full control of them to a degree, because if you make choices that they don't agree with, that doesn't fit their alignment, they can leave the party. These 5 companions can die without ending the game, but if your main created character dies, it's game over. The setup for the story is that you are hurried out of your home by your mentor because you're mysteriously in terrible danger, and the story follows on from there. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously. It's a good story, and it is worth playing if you like CRPGs. The game is pretty flexible, where you aren't slavishly following the main storyline. You can jump about, meet and recruit new characters, complete the decent number of side quests, though it's by no means an open world. It's not on the scale of the Elder Scrolls games. There's not that much to do, and you will find yourself pretty soon returning to the storyline main quest. Leveling is slow, so your character creation choices are pretty important. Make sure you also equip your character with the weapon type you spec'd into before you leave the first location. The Enhanced Edition adds a few things to the base game. First off is a lot of fixes or improvements, some of which were gathered from the many mods that were made for the first game. You have better UI, which could be from a mod or from the Baldur's Gate 2 engine, better more readable fonts and better voice acting, which is all great, though is it that impactful? We've also got the Tales of the Sword Coast expansion included, and a few more characters to meet and join up with and possibly romance. The last major inclusion is the Black Pits. Now, I thought this was a whole new adventure, but it's not. It's a wave-based arena combat adventure where you get the opportunity to create 6 characters to completely fill out your party, which you should do because the ones that are supplied by default aren't great. It's kind of useful if you want to test some party configurations out, and you level up fairly quickly, but I was pretty underwhelmed by it. If you like CRPGs, you should just grab this and play it when you have the time. If you've already got Baldur's Gate and the Tales of the Sword Coast expansion, I don't think you're missing much with the Enhanced Edition. I'll just leave you with a tip for anyone new. When you create your character, the stats are randomised and you can reroll as much as you want. So if you have the patience to get a powerful character, don't settle for a roll total under 90. Okay, that's all from me. This was really just a PSA for anyone that might not have seen that it's free. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.